What's up, guys? So today I thought it would be fun to take you along with me and tour my grow room, as well as straighten up in here because it is a mess. Since we moved in here, I've been storing our house stuff like painting and cleaning equipment, and then now since growing season has started, as you can see, I have lots of plants, and so I need to just get it cleaned up and condensed so that it's only my grow lights on this shelf. So first, let's do the tour. So over here, the first tray I'll show you is my Cosmo and Carnation tray. I did resow a lot of these because I only planted one seed per tray, and so I have a whole 2 rows right here that did not sprout. That was, I think it was, yeah, the candy strip Cosmos, and so I resowed those, but they are doing good. And then I have my carnations here, and those are going to be for my cut flower garden. This next tray are dahlias that I grew from seed, as well as daisies and saplogosses. So I have all the dahlias here. I have some African daisies here, and then more dahlias here that I am growing from seed. So that's going to look really pretty. And that actually needs water. So I do bottom water these. This next tray is mostly brassicas that I can go ahead and transplant out. I have leeks here. And then I have my broccolis and cabbages here. And they are looking lovely and doing really well. This last tray over here is lots of lush bachelor buttons that can actually go outside. I actually missed a row of bachelor buttons, but as you can see, you can't tell, but I actually didn't plant a whole row right there. And then these 2 rows right here that has small things growing are celery. I have the green and the pink. Then I have Brussels sprouts and artichokes. I think these are the artichokes, and then Brussels sprouts. Yeah, the Brussels sprouts are in the back because I ran out of artichoke seeds. Artichoke is a perennial in my zone, so I look forward to them coming back. So that's everything I have growing on that shelf right there. So the next shelf that I have things growing on is this shelf right here. Right here, you can't really see it. Let me bring you in closer. On these 2 trays, I have all of my Snapdragons. They're super tiny, but they are sprouting. And then on this next tray over here, I have all of my, I think these are like bushy flowers. Let's see, let's turn around. So yeah, all of these are, this is alyssums, petunias, and laneri fairy bouquet. Those are all flowers that I plan on putting in like baskets and stuff. On this last tray, I have delphiniums and forget-me-nots. And I actually need to get that shelf cleaned off because my forget-me-nots are starting to sprout. And if you can see, they are starting to go that way because I only had 1 grow light on there. Okay, and then the last row that I have things growing under grow lights would be this bottom shelf. Down here, I have 4 trays growing. This first tray right here are herbs. Let me get it out. So this first tray right here are all herbs, and they are doing lovely. They all have sprouts in them. So right here are all dills, and every single tray or cell has dill in it. Then I have oregano, and I have thyme. Then I have parsley, and then last I have cilantro. And they are all looking lovely. Okay, this next tray I have right here are kales, kohlrabies, and cauliflower. and radicchio, but that did not sprout at all. But everything else did. These are all different varieties of kale. I know I have the scarlet, the Russian, the dinosaur Casper premium or premier feathered frills, and then I have white and purple kohlrabi and cauliflowers. This last tray that I have growing down there are also Snapdragons, but this does not look like a Snapdragon. I think another seed must have, maybe a bachelor button or something fell in here. But the rest of these are Snapdragons. As you can see, some of them have lots of seeds in there, and this does need to be watered, but I will separate them before I put them out. Actually, I lied, I have one more tray growing down there. I have calendula, Brussels sprouts, borage, chives, I have pennyroyal, savory, do I have any, and no tansy or wormwood sprouted, but this is the calendulas. That smells really yummy. I do have some odds and ends growing in here. Like yesterday, I just planted this small container of sweet peas in here. I do have some sweet potatoes down there that I'm trying to grow for sprouts. I also have some peppermint that I need to transfer. I was had them in this water to grow roots, and they have a couple days ago, and then I left them in here a little too long, and now they're starting to turn brown. But I can still transfer those and take the brown spots off. They do have roots on them. I also have a pothos that I trimmed off of another pothos, and it wasn't doing good inside the house, so I brought it in here because it's more light. Over here on top of this deep freezer, I do have some herbs I bought from the store, like this peppermint. I have this thyme, and I have 2 rosemaries back there. And then I have 2 experimental pepper plants back there. Some ginger over here that I'm going to use for doing ginger this spring. On the floor here I have all of these bulbs that I did do a video on that I need to plant out. I also have, this is a tray of peppers as well as 2 trays of peppers underneath there. And with these peppers, because this is hot peppers and I need the whole tray, I do have some status that's growing. Back here I have some Lysianthus that I tried for the first time. I did get a few sprouts, and then these were trays that I started a month before this. And so I will have maybe 20 Lysianthus, but that's not great results. So that's basically everything that I have growing in my grow room right now. I haven't started, I will start tomatoes later this week because that will be my 10 weeks before my last frost. And I wanted to separate them since I have so many tomato varieties. I wanted to start my larger tomato varieties 10 weeks, and then I might do my my cherries next at 9 weeks, and then my determinants at 8 weeks, because determinants they need less time to grow usually because they're only growing to a determined amount of height, where my indeterminates can keep growing for longer. So that's my plan with that. My grow room is a mess, like you saw. I do need to get more grow lights set up and shelves cleaned. Okay, so this is how it's looking so far. You gotta create a mess to fix the mess. I have all of these things off of the 2 shelves over here. And I was able to get 2 lights down there. And then all of my containers right there. Then I have my 2 pepper trays, and they're gonna need lights, but I realized, so this one is a motion sensor, and I realized that's not going to work because it doesn't stay on. And I also have one more of those right there, so I need to bring those back and get different ones. But I'm going to go ahead and finish getting all of my plants up on the shelves, and then I will have to move my books someplace else. I do have some kitchen stuff up here, like this air fryer, this juicer, a pressure canner. I have containers. I have all of my gardening supplies here too, trays. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to work. Okay, I'm so happy. I got so much more organized. It is not completely done, but it is better than what we started. I do need 2 grow lights for this shelf that I'll get today. All my seeds are a mess right here and here, but I was able to condense them into those 2 containers. I have all of my fertilizers in big bulk. I have all my extra potting soil over here with containers. I didn't change that bottom row, but I was able to get my bell peppers from underneath there. I changed this row right here because I still do need, I have extra shelving, 2 extra shelving that I'm going to move the shelves down so that I could add in 2 extra shelves right here because I am going to be starting more plants and I'm going to need more space. But for now, I would say this is a win. I've been working on this for quite a while, and so I am out of time. I have to get to doing other projects. I have to get ready for the day, and I have to leave the house in about 2 hours. But I am happy with how everything's turning out so far. This will be another day's worth of work, but for right now, it is looking awesome. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.